Okay. Think we should be live. I think we should be up and running. Let's make sure we are live. Make sure audio is all set and make sure y'all can hear me. All right. Seems like everything's good. So, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another One Piece Manga Chapter 1151 live stream, live reaction for Chapter 1151. That's enough. I've got this. So, heard this was a doozy. I heard we're going on break week after this. Not the funnest. Not the funnest. Also, live action Chopper was shown, and the community is torn. Guys, the people ODing saying that Chopper's too ugly. When did y'all become One Piece fans? Because you sound like the people on Drum Island. Chopper's supposed to be a little ugly, guys. He just became merch at the time skip. I get it. I get it. You wanted him to be kawaii, but comparing this to Sonic, y'all are wildin'. I'm a fan of the Chopper design. I'm excited for season 2, 2026. I'm looking forward to it. Also, before we start the stream, guys, check out moonpiecepod.com. If you guys want to check out our merchandise for the podcast, we have entered season 3, our 2-year anniversary, essentially. We've been doing this for 2 years now, and we decided to put our merch up for a limited time until July 6th. So if you guys want to check that out, support the podcast in any way, feel free to check that out. So without any further ado, let's just get into it, y'all. Chapter 1151. That's enough. I've got this. Okay. We see Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari. It wasn't done. It wasn't done. We knew it wasn't done. And the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 35. A Suno tournament in Hakumai. Yokozuna Sukune. Urashima's big brother is sent flying. Oh, Urashima. Pop the Urashima. He's gone. Yamato's doing sumo with Kawamatsu. Living the Luffy dream. All right, Yamato. We knew the pilgrimage wasn't done. We knew it. All right, let's continue on. What's with Dorian Broggy's demonic transformation? Please, snap out of it, captains. Elder Jarul is the world's oldest warrior. He's a living legend. We've always looked up to him. Yeah, you said it, Kashi. Damn, Kashi. Damn. Give me another 5 years of this cover story and I wouldn't complain. You listen, I love Yamato too. But please, we need Yamato on ELBAPH. All right. That would be crazy though if Oda really puts Yamato on a boat to come to ELBAPH. All right, well, we see Dorian Broggy rushing down other giants. Only one Kashi Cook. But the elder we all idolize is just a broken old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out to pasture. And after that, we will reign as king. ELBAPH has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong. How can you say that? This isn't you. What the hell happened to you guys? These niggas is so much bigger than them, bro. They are about to be cooked. Stay back, Kashi. They flipped. They're not the same people anymore. They become pitch black demons, right down to their core. No way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Boom. Bro is getting transformed. Tall man. Oh. What? Damn it. I'm stuck. No, wait. Stop. I don't want to flip too. Wow. Flip. Whoa. What is going on? We really looking at a game of reversey or go? The whole board is here. Ah, I feel amazing. Tall man, you fall back. Yo, bro look crazy. Bro look like the Titans running. Damn, Dorian Broggy going crazy. We're in a bad position here. It seems the enemy took down Gabon too. What? No way, that's impossible. Wait for me, Colin. Yasan was... Mama's coming to save you. Branch 8. Ripley Chuan. Where? Frankie, where you at? Is Frankie on Ripley or something? Branch 8. They're devils now. The giant warrior pirates have become complete demons. Oh my God, they're envisioning demons now from the nightmare fissure. Oh my Lord. Rise up. Death means nothing to you. What? Ah. That's right. Wake up. Come to life. ELBAPH's nightmare will never end. Oh my God. Things are really heating up. No holding back now that a certain someone's shown up. Is this Killingham, bro? Rampage to your heart's content, my dream demons. This nigga. Yo, bro's in his hybrid form looking like a centaur? ELBAPH, this is your doing. You brought these monsters into the world. Bro got the horn. Saint Killingham. Mythical dragon fruit. Model killing. Hybrid form. Yo. Is it me? Are there even more of them now? Yo. Things have really spiraled out of controls. Kieran's are a mix of a horse and a dragon. Okay, got it. That's good to know. Master Dory. Master Broggy. This is your homeland. What the hell are you doing? Open your eyes. Usopp. Usopp, you need to do something. Usopp, my friend. Usopp. Usopp, my friend. You need to do something. How can you bear turning into something with no pride at all? Damn it. We couldn't save the children. No wonder Saul failed to stop them. The kids are guarded by monsters and invisible thorns. Bent! Ilva! As if I could pass out now. I swear I'm coming to save you. Just wait for me. The moms are in. The moms is loading up. The moms are loading up, y'all. My lord, how far are we to take this? Is Somers having second guesses right now? He said, how far are we taking this? The board is already covered in our color. Yo, these niggas really talking about like it's a game. Maybe Emu's power just works on games. These nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. Press on until it shatters. Until it shatters? Well, emo is cool, cold. Press on until it shatters. Emo is cold-blooded. The spirit of ELBAPH. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation wouldn't long have been beneath my rightful dominion. Yo, Harold, what you do, bro? Harold, what you do? A few minutes earlier, finally, a few minutes earlier, the realm of the dead. Emo in this design is the ultimate baddie. OD, bro. Step on me energy is on 1,000. Boa Hancock could never. Now, let me stop. A few minutes earlier, the realm of the dead. Is this Gabagamon and Chopper? Yup. I jumped without thinking. Let's go, Chopper. Let's go. Chopper, you better hit flying point. You better hit the ultimate guard point. Wait. Or maybe, imagine Chopper starts skywalking. Imagine Chopper. Imagine, bro, just started skywalking. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I can do this. I can't let him die. Oh, this nigga is running on the air. Whoa. This nigga made tires? Nah, let's go, Chopper. God pointer. Yo, this nigga turned mad big. God damn, Chopper. Yo, the Chopper stocks are up right now. The Chopper stocks are up. If you want to hear about it, get on your knees, Hajridin. You killed my father, Loki. He was my dad too. And look what you did to your own parent. Stop it, Hajridin. Hey, Chopper just fell down. Huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah. Who said that? You're right. Something definitely just fell down here. It's just past that ridge. Wait. How did I know that was Chopper? What do you mean, Luffy? What do you mean, Luffy? Wait, how did I know it was Chopper? How did you know it was Chopper? This nigga Luffy don't even know how good his observation hockey is anymore. Or is Luffy perfecting the voice of all things? What is happening, y'all? What is happening? Someone's with him, but they're hurt. Something serious must be happening if they fell all the way from the realm of the sun. Let's go find them right away. All right, this panel go hard. Voice of all things, since he wasn't using observation, right? Maybe because Chopper's an animal? Doom, doom, doom. Loki did sense them too. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. So does Loki also have the voice of all things? That'd be kind of wicked. I didn't know we was just handing that around. So maybe it is hockey. Hey, Gerd and Goldberg, is there anything you want us to fetch on the way? Like someone's head or some jewels? There's something I want. No, Loki, we're not going to set you free. No need to be so serious. Better. Gotcha. Riasa was good. Hello, Loki. Whoa. Mosa, I'm busy. Let's chat later. Mosa? Who is Mosa? I'll be quick. Mosa? Who is Mosa? Who is this? Is it Scott Gabon, maybe? I'll be quick. I have my hands full here too. I just have one thing to say. Is Mosa Ja Rule? Huh? Fine. Just keep your voice down. Earlier, I didn't get the chance to tell you before. But the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use a transponder snail for a while. Who is this, bro? What? Did something happen? At first, I was just scared. But Mosa called Loki to chat earlier in this arc. Yeah, I remember that, but I'm just trying to figure out who is Mosa. At first, I was just scared. But before I knew it, I found our conversations to be a calming experience. And I wouldn't trade them for anything. That's why I want to thank you again. What is this? Is something happening to you? You didn't. That's nasty business. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? It's okay. Don't worry about me. Is that place? Thank you for everything you've done till now. Hey, wait, Mosa. Gotcha. Who is this? Who is this? Beep, beep. Damn. What are you looking at? Yelling at girl. It's nice to know that you've somehow found a friend to lean on in the realm of the dead. Don't you dare tell anyone. Gerd, you have to treat him. It's Yasan. He's severely wounded. Huh? So this old timer's popular around here, huh? Mosa could be the owl or someone from the heaven realm. Word, because we still don't know nothing from the heaven realm. Good job saving him, Chopper. Luffy still don't know who he is. What? It was nothing special. Praising me doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. It's nice to see Chopper hit one of these. This nigga, the Chopper stocks are up. Everybody's stocks have gone up this arc, except for Jinbei's and Usopp's. Jinbei and Usopp are the only one whose stocks haven't gone up this arc, in my opinion. What? This old man, look, Luffy found out now. You're saying he was on the Pirate King's crew? That means he was on the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh. He served as one of the Pirate King's wings, alongside Dark King Rayleigh. He was probably their third strongest member. What? Probably their third strongest member, the Monster Trio. Oda, stop. Oda, stop. He really was a big shot pirate then. Huh? No wonder he was tough. So Shanks must know him too. He just moved. I think he's trying to say something. Yasan, what is it? Oh, a second. That nigga Scabba Gabon said, yo, y'all got me fucked up. Scabba Gabon said, y'all got me fucked up. I was second. I was number 2. It's Roger, Scopper, and then Rayleigh. He couldn't let that comment slide. He couldn't let that shit slide. Niggas, I'm crying. Yasan, I'm glad you're awake. What could put a man like him in this condition? That's right. Things up there are bad, Luffy. We need you guys. They're taking the kid hostage. There's only a handful of enemies, but nobody can even make them budge. A bunch of enormous monsters are running amok too. And on top of all that, hey now, this hockey is, huh? Eek! This is, yo, you see that hockey lightning? Jesus Christ. Everybody, we need to get a lift up to the Sun Realm right now. ELBAPH is in danger. Chopper, that's enough. I've got this. What could be the source of this ridiculous burst of hockey? Dog, ha ha ha. You guys really will need my power now. They're finally ready to go. And that is the end of the chapter. Okay. The Conqueror's hockey is from Emu's arrival, since this is a flashback. Oh, okay. Oh, got it. So this is from Emu, because it was a few minutes earlier. Wow. Didn't even piece that together. Okay. Thank you, Shade. Okay. So let's recap the chapter before I give my final ranking and my thoughts. So chapter 1151. That's enough. I've got this. The Holy Child, the Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 35, continues on. And we thought, listen, it said pilgrimage complete. That was just getting the sword back to where it needs to be. Now, we see Yamato and Hakumai chilling with Kawamatsu. doing sumo against Sukune, which is Urashima's big brother. If you guys don't remember who Urashima is the guy that Luffy did the sumo match back when early Wano. You know what I mean? That's when the anime dragged out that fight for mad long. Aditya was good. But we get into the chapter. We see Kashi trying to stop Dory and Broggy. Dory and Broggy are towering over all the giants. And this flip, this reversey, this game that Emu has set up. Like, does Emu powers have something to do with creating a game? Like, Emu really is on his Black Clover Crollo from Hunter x Hunter type-ish. You know what I mean? But Dory and Broggy are on demon time, right? These guys are trying to talk them out of it. Like, no, you guys are warriors. You guys have pride. You would never be like this. But these guys are not your same people anymore, Kashi. They've changed. They merely adopted the dark. But I was born in it, molded by it. You know what I mean? So they're basically talking ish like, yeah, Ja Rule's an old man. We got to pack him up, put him out to pasture, put him down so we can become the kings of ELBAPH. AKA Emu is forcing things to all go in Emu's favor, right? And then we see more giants start to get flipped as we go. So the tides are continuously turning. What makes this moment even more interesting is because the last time we seen kind of a board game be a representation of a current war, a current struggle, was when we seen the CP0 agents just chilling, playing Go and talking about how many forces remained on each side during our battle with Kaido. They were playing the same game, I believe, right? So we see other giants start to flip. Kashi and all of them are just trying to run away. Ripley screaming, like saying, I'ma come save you, my baby, my Shayla. All the moms is on one trying to help, right? Frankie, where are you? Frankie, where are you? The kids, because of now the demons showing up, they're also visualizing demon versions of like the giants now that look similar to them. It's looking like the little thing that be on Asta's shoulder. You know what I mean? His little devil form guy. I forgot the character's name because I haven't read Black Clover, reread Black. I haven't gotten back to Black Clover once it got on that 3-month whole hiatus thing, right? So from this moment, we see more nightmares coming out of the fissures that are all over ELBAPH. And we see them starting to get bigger and start to revive. And then from a distance, we see a figure galloping in the wind. It is hybrid form of Saint Killingham, the mythical dragon fruit model killing hybrid form. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Oda is cooking. He is cooking an absolutely scrumptious meal with these God's Knights designs. The only thing I'm scared of now is how will the anime portray these color palettes? Because what they did to Garling and that God Valley flashback and him being blonde is criminal. They should just use what Grecia's design that had the red hair. Bro looked like the bananas in the pajamas. Bro got the banana head looking crazy. But this Killingham design, bro got a little horn too. Like, what is the horn and this little like the design go hard, bro. And thanks, Shay, for letting me know. Basically the Keyring is like a horse and a dragon type thing. So we cut back to the Straw Hats and we see them absolutely just cooked. They just cooked, right? The only one not here is Frankie, Chopper, and our monster trio. And Nami's like, yo, it's more of them now. Jinbei's like, this is getting out of control. Usopp, while tied up, is over here like, guys, how could you be doing this? You guys have turned into something that has no pride at all. You have to come get to your senses. It's not going to work, Usopp. You're still just as useless. There are people passed out from hockey lightning. There are moms trying to help. Things are chaotic up here, guys. The Sun Realm is chaotic. But where is the people in the Heaven Realm? Please. What's going on up there? Is there nobody up there? Does the heaven realm go straight to Mary's? Well, I don't know, man. It doesn't. But like, that's not how geography works. But geography is everything. Even with all this chaos going on, it seems like Somers lightly was wondering, my lord, how far are we to take this? Is he asking because he thinks they're doing too much? Or is he just curious? And then Killingham then says, yeah, the board is already covered in our color. We've already made all the white pieces black. It's over. Emu starts to go into a dialogue. The nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. And then Emu says, Emu and Gunkel's body go so hard. The step on me energy is immaculate, right? Once Emu hits the press on until it shatters. Woo! Woo! All right, Piccolo, we see the fit. The spirit of ELBAPH. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation would long have been beneath my rightful dominion. Now, this has me thinking. I'm still thinking that Harold was sus, right? And Harold was about to like make things work for Emu. Or maybe Ja Rule and Loki stopped him. I don't know. However, Oda's going to explain this weave of how Harold messed it up for Emu, or did Harold betray Emu, or I don't know. Did Emu transform Harold into a demon, and then Loki and Harold actually killed that version of Harold? Thus, why Loki is saying, "I did not kill our father." That could be. That could be. Emu being the master of all games is actually hard. Bro, we need a millennial puzzle. We need a millennium puzzle. That's what we need right now. This is definitely a good setup chapter so far, right? And then Shay said 5-4. 5-4 for the GK so far. 2 for Killingham, says he has 2. Crazy. And Usopp will have a power up in this arc, I think. Guys, I don't think that. I do not think that anymore. If you consider Usopp deciding to stop being a coward a power up, in which then finally what happens in Film Red, where Usopp actually locks in with his hockey like his dad wants him to, and they coordinate from other dimensions. Fine. But a power up, I'm not, maybe, because every single Straw Hat stocks have gone up this arc besides 2 people. I mean, let's just be honest. The Usopp stocks are down, and in my opinion, the Jinbei stocks are down. And I'll explain more later. I'll explain why later. But Emu is aura farming here, trying to take over the nation of ELBAPH, crumbling their spirit. But then we cut. Finally, we cut back to the realm of the dead a few minutes earlier, where my boy, Boku wa Doctor, he just vibrates, he doesn't talk. Tony Chopper, as he is falling out the sky with Scappa Gaban. I don't know if he been training with Kaku. I don't know if he unlocked Gear 5. He caught the Gear 5 midichlorians. I don't know what happened. This nigga Chopper is falling out the sky, and he starts to hit the running legs in the air. Bro, skywalks. I'm calling it skywalking. He not skywalking. But Chopper gets in front of Gaban so that he can then guard point him as they fall all the way from. Guys, look how high that is. Look at how far that is. Do y'all see how big of a guard point Chopper created? It's being understated. I've never been the biggest Chopper fan. I'm not going to lie to you today on this stream. But what he pulled off today, with that guard point, I mean, now I can't shit on bro anymore because the guard point that he did against Saturn, I was like sitting here like, what? You played the one course event guard point? Are we playing a TCG? I know that card is really, really useful, but blocking a poisonous sting from Saturn? After that, this feat doesn't seem that crazy anymore. Doesn't seem that crazy. But what's interesting is we cut to everybody else that's still on the world, right? We see Loki, we see Sanji, we see Zoro, we see Luffy, we see Hajiden, we see Road, we see Stanson. I think that's his name. I'm trying to remember his name. Stanson, I believe. We see all of them, and they feel something from deep, from mad far, right? Everybody's still arguing. Loki and Hajiden still going back and forth about the whole dad thing, right? We haven't gotten into the backstory yet. The information, right? You killed my dad. He's like, he was my dad too. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like his brothers arguing. And then we don't see who says it, but it's easier to tell in the anime, right? It's easier to tell in the anime. Bro straight up says, hey, Chopper just fell down. We're talking about, this has to be miles away, right? Miles away, kilometers away, right? Even Luffy questions in this moment, because we realized it was Luffy. And Sanji's question, he's like, yo, something serious must be going on if somebody just fell down here. All the way from there to here is wild, right? Luffy, how did you know it was Chopper? Luffy, how'd you know it was Chopper? Because that's wicked. That's wicked. Is this observation hockey? Is this the voice of all things? It makes me think maybe it could be the voice of all things. Maybe Loki has the voice of all things now. Maybe he has it too. Not impossible. Momonosuke had it, and Luffy had it. Does Shirahoshi technically have it? Is Loki technically an ancient weapon? You don't say? I don't know. But maybe it is just observation hockey on fleek. Because the thing is, Luffy is only saying there's someone else with him that's hurt, which he knows that too. But he doesn't know homeboy's name. He doesn't really know who bro is, right? So then everybody else goes run to go save them, to go see who it is, to go figure everything out. And the ones who stay behind is Gerd, Loki, and what's Cook? See, now I don't know. See, I don't remember Cooking Guy's name, right? I don't remember the Cooking Guy's name from the Giants crew because it's been a couple chapters now. But we see them having a conversation, right? And then the transponder snail hits a ring. Gotcha. The voice we spoke to earlier in the arc that was talking to Loki, whose name is Mosa, comes and just talks to Loki. And Loki's like, wait, I'm busy. Let's chat later. And he's like, no, I'm going to be quick. There is no chat later. So now Gerd gets to hear the conversation that Loki has with this person. He says, fine, just keep your voice down. And then he tells him, earlier, I didn't get a chance to tell you before, but the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use this transponder snail for a while. Whoever this voice is, this Mosa person, they're in trouble. I don't know who they are. We see a beard. It could be Ja Rule. It could be maybe one of the Gorosei. But this person lets us know and lets Loki know that talking to him all this time has basically been a calming experience, and they wouldn't trade them for anything. Who is this person? Because Loki looks disgruntled and looks affected by what's happening. Loki is saying that nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? Like maybe it's Ja Rule calling Loki, right? Maybe he has a code name called Mosa. Maybe he just calls him Mosa. Maybe it's Ja Rule calling Loki, and Loki is questioning, like, I hope that thing that happened before is not causing an issue now from all back then. Like, this is crazy. And he's saying, like, I won't be able to use this transponder snail because Dorian Bragi is about to come cook him because things are going down. And then just hangs up on Loki. Loki's tight. We just hear a beep. And then Gerd even makes fun of Loki a little bit. Gerd's like, I'm so glad you got a little friend. Yeah, somehow you made a little friend here in the underworld. I love that for you. I love that for you, King. So then the crew's coming back, right? They come back to Gerd. We got two doctors. We got two cooks and we got two doctors, right? We got Chopper. We got Adam is about to, what do you say? Usopp will have a powerful aid. Blah, blah, blah. Oda's about to cook with Usopp. Just wait for it. Chopper is him for real, and I got all of them right. Thanks. Goldberg. That's his name. Goldberg. That's his name. That's the cook's name. Yeah, Goldberg is there too, right? So Goldberg is the cook with Sanji, and now we got two doctors in Gerd and Chopper, and we come back with Scopper Gaban, and they're like, "Yo, this is crazy." Luffy starts praising him like, "Chopper, you did it, man. Good job, bro." Chopper hits a classic. Oh, I don't need to be praised like that, you jerk. I'm not happy about that or anything, guys. The Boku wa Dr. Tony Chopper stocks are up. The Brook stocks are up. The Nami stocks have gone up. The Robin stocks, in my opinion, have gone up. Monster Trio stocks was always up. Frankie stocks up. Found the mural. Frankie's walking around with Ripley and the polycule, the poly couple, right? Stocks up. You know who stocks ain't up? You know who stocks ain't up? Jinbei and Usopp. Even Nami said, Jinbei, do something. Robin's trying to get out, and Jinbei's just there. You might as well not even try. You're not a bad matchup. Well, actually, fire types are weak to water types. Okay. Sometimes you still gotta try, my guy. Jinbei has done the same thing he did in Wano. He's the fireman. Fireman. That's it. He put out the water. And he put out, he brought out the water and put out a fire. That's what he did so far in this arc. Do something. Usopp, do something. Because everybody else, now, okay, the Brook stocks are on the rise. So you can buy now. Even though Brook hasn't done anything yet, you should buy now because they're going to rise. And we know why, right? We don't know if Gunko was actually Brook's kid, or we don't know if Brook maybe just helped raise Gunko as a kid when he was working in that other kingdom. I don't know. But the funny thing is, Luffy doesn't know who this old man is. He's just, man, this guy must be popular. That's crazy. Until Chopper lets him know who he is. And Luffy's like, Nani? He was on the Pirate King's crew? What? What you mean? This guy was on the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh? Yeah, he's like, yeah, he served as one of the Pirate King's wings alongside Dark King Rayleigh. He was probably the strongest. He was probably like the third strongest member. Zoro's like, huh, damn, no wonder this guy was tough. And Zoro's annoyed. Zoro's double annoyed because not only was he shooketh from an old man being Scopper Gaban, he was shooketh and annoyed by third strongest. He was like, damn, I had a hard time against the third. And then in this moment, Scopper Gaban as a real one moves just a little bit so he can get his one word out. He said, I was second. So it's confirmed or it's just his opinion? He said, Rayleigh can't beat me. He said, Rayleigh can't beat me. They say he could have let that comment slide. Bro, let's let them have it, bro. So now Scopper Gaban's a little awake. And they're like, yo, what could have did this to him? And now Chopper's giving a recap to everybody down here because everybody down here don't know what's happening. They say, yo, the kids is taken hostage. There's a handful of enemies. We can't damage them. That's why I ran here to come see how Scopper Gaban could do it. And there's mad monsters running amok. We are about to be cooked. And on top of all that, after all that, And then we see the hockey lightning from Emu entering the battle come down into the underworld. They could feel it. You got Sanji and Zoro like, Nani? What was that? We got Gerd, Road, and Stanson over here like, what was that? Scappa Gabon said, hey now, this hockey is. And then right here, Hajridin, Luffy. Now Loki's still tied up. He wants to get out them chains. Loki's still tied up. But they're like, you know what? We got to get a lift to the Sun Realm. ELBAPH is in danger. Luffy's just straight up says, Chopper, you ain't got to say no more. I felt that. I've got this. And then Loki, it's a cool panel over here like, well, what could that hockey be? Sounds like you guys are going to really need my help now, as he said they would. And that's where the chapter ends. Now, listen, Shade, I see you. Invest in the Straw Hat stock market, right? We're talking about turnips and Animal Crossing, maybe. My problem with the current state of the crew is because half the crew is tied up and can't move. Chopper's free. Frankie's roaming somewhere. And the Monster Trio's been down here. We're not strong enough, guys. We're not strong enough. We need Yamato's pilgrimage to take her out to sea and either meet us in ELBAPH or meet us in the next arc. Maybe somebody gave Yamato a Vivre card. I don't know. But we need somebody who can fight. Because it can't be Japan. Our Straw Hat crew is woefully, as a whole, kind of underpowered. Right? Now, stronger than Law's crew. Stronger than the Kid's crew for sure. But we have no idea who's about to end up in Cross Guild, y'all. We have no idea. Right? So, there's a lot to really figure out where things are going to go in this chapter going forward. I don't know if we're about to just jump straight into the battle and then find out the Loki backstory after, or maybe we find it out during the battle. Probably makes sense. This is a break week going after this, so we got some time to really sit on this information and think about it. Is the voice of all things present? You know what I mean? Is Loki about to get free? What is really the deal with Harold? This reversey game and all these games, and the fact that God Valley was a game, the fact that we keep referring to things as a game. Is the Davy Back fight coming back, y'all? The Davy Back fight's a game. If anything, this reversey is a Davy Back fight on steroids. We are losing teammates and crew members, right? I'm just saying. Also, yes, the Killing Hand design. I was going to give the chapter 7, but Killing Hand design pumped it up to an 8 for you. I see that. Killing Hand design was chef's kiss. The vibes, immaculate. You know what I mean? The way even Somers was like, Emo, we got to do all this? It's cool. But if I had to give the chapter a rating, I'm probably going to have to give it an honest 7. You know what I mean? It's a good setup chapter, like you said. And there's a lot of nuggets to chew on, right? And the Scalper Gabon moment, mad funny. He said, no, I was number 2. Could be confirmed. Could be up to conjecture. I know the power scalers are about to have a field day. I am not a power scaler. So, that's my thoughts on chapter 1151 of One Piece. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment if you're watching this after the fact, right? If you're not here for the stream. And make sure you check out moonpiecepod.com. Check out our merch. It's only going to be up until July 6th. So you got another 30 days, 31 days. I don't know. How many days are in June? I can't remember off the top of my head. Whatever. It is what it is. But thank you guys checking out the stream. On that note, y'all.